After just 3 or 4 drinks, you're likely to be over the limit. You may not even feel drunk. But the fact is, you're much more likely to have a crash.
Sick of being pulled over for speeding? Sick of getting points on your license? Sick of speeding fines? Well, now your worries are over, because we've got the only 100% effective police avoidance system. That's right, you won't get caught speeding by laser guns, radars, or even speed cameras. It's suitable for drivers of all ages. It's scientifically proven to actually make driving safer, and it's available right now. So how do you get it? You don't need credit cards. You don't need cash. You just need common sense. That's right. Simply by using your head and sticking to the speed limit, you'll never be caught speeding again.
You don't have to feel drunk to be a drunk driver. Drink drive, you'll be sorry.
When I was 1, I had just begun. When I was 2, I was nearly new. When I was 3, I was hardly me. When I was 4, I was not much more. When I was 5, I was just alive. But now I am 6. I'm as clever as clever. So I think I'll be 6 now, forever and ever.
He's going to be all right, isn't he? I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk.
Hit the brakes at 60 kilometers an hour, and this car will stop in around 25 meters. Increase the speed by just 10 kilometers an hour to 70, and this car will also stop in 25 meters at a crash speed of 44 kilometers an hour. Drive a bit faster, hit a hell of a lot harder.
An important speed limit change has been introduced in South Australia. Our main roads show the usual speed limit signs, especially where these roads start and also near intersections. But when you turn off a main road, the speed limit for local streets is 50 kilometers per hour. So, unless there are signs showing another speed limit, you mustn't exceed 50. It's all about saving lives. 50k streets are safer streets.
From the 1st of March, the speed limit for local streets in South Australia will be reduced to 50 kilometres per hour. It's all about saving lives in our community. Because if you're driving at 50, they'll stop around 10 metres sooner than at 60.
Beep, beep. Vroom, vroom.
So unless there are signs showing another speed limit, you mustn't exceed 50. 50k streets are safer streets.
There'll soon be an important change on South Australia's local streets. From the 1st of March, the speed limit for local streets in South Australia will be reduced to 50 kilometres per hour. So unless you're driving on a road with signs showing another speed limit, you mustn't exceed 50. It's all about saving lives in our community. 50k streets are safer streets.
Do you want to know how many doctors and nurses are going to spend their Christmas holidays trying to repair the damage that drunk drivers do to themselves and other people? That's why the police will be concentrating on catching drink drivers during this holiday period. Don't fool yourself. The police know the location of every drink drive hotspot. We'll be working 24 hours a day to catch drink drivers. And while we're working over the holidays, don't let it be because we're working to save your life.
I'll see you later, right?
From the moment you make the wrong decision, you risk losing your car, your license, or even worse.
Here is a demonstration of what happens to passengers during a collision at under 60 kilometers per hour. Now, just in case you didn't get it, we'll repeat that demonstration. You know how it is. You've been out for a few drinks, and it's time to head home. But hey, there's not much traffic around, and you don't have very far to go. Well, now more than ever, you run the risk of being caught, because from now on, every person is a police bus. Next time someone offers you one for the road, think about this. From now on, if you're convicted of a second or subsequent drink driving offence with a blood alcohol level over 0.05, you'll automatically lose your licence. Of course, you could lose a whole lot more.
Technology is overtaking speeding drivers. It allows red light cameras to double as speed cameras, and it can now hit you with demerit points. Speeding. Think about the impact.
If you break the speed limit on South Australian roads, even by 10 or 20 kilometres an hour, you risk wrecking far more than just your car.
Do you know one of the worst things that can happen while you're driving? This. Scientists call it a microsleep. Big problem. When you start to get drowsy, there's no way to know when you'll slip into one of these microsleeps. Bigger problem. At 100 k's, you travel over 100 metres every 4 seconds. So, if you nod off, you could end up here, or here, or here. 100 k's, 100 metres, 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 So don't ignore the early warning signs. When they start, it's time to stop, revive, survive.
What you're about to see will change your mind about speeding. Two identical cars, one travelling at 60, the other at 65. A sudden change in the road ahead, and both drivers first react, and then, a moment later, they brake. And things start to get interesting. Down here, the difference is extraordinary. In the last 5 metres of braking, you wipe off half your speed. So this car is still doing 32 k's when it hits. This one also hits, but only at 5 k's. So no matter how good a driver you are, 5 k's difference up there makes 27 k's difference down here.